this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. The Saints say they have it, and they do. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go play action here with Shuck. Open man is tipped him. And down inside the 15 he goes. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Henderson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Shuck now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
A gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Shuck on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they'll change things up. Third down, shot from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And they'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, go to 54.
To throw is Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
Prescott to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
At 17.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the give-up. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
We're going to 54. Hey, what do you think? Kill. What do you think?
Here's Prescott. Man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton down at the 35. It'll be second down. Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Saints 17. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Shuck. And that will be incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 33 yards that time.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
And 3 at the 8-yard line.
Now Shuck. And it's caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Henderson is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Hey, kill!
Prescott to throw on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for a Bengals. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Prescott now. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
At the 49-yard line.
Now Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
We're going to 54 line. Line 8. We're going 47. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
To throw now, Shuck. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the gun, Shuck. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Saints.
From the shotgun, they run with Henderson. And he'll work down inside the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
Here we go, 47.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
A partner guaranteed. They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something that was building on for this offense as they went back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Open man is tipped him. And they will only muster a yard here from the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
At the Bengals 38-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Theo Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Hey, 40, 80, 26.
Prescott from the gun. And he comes back with one complete. A big play here, 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We're going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Hey, kill.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets into the 30-yard line. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
46, 26.
Now Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Len McConkey, 30 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Johnson.
Bottom line, 2-yard gains just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will giggle that the rest of the way.
At the 37-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Now back to throw. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun again to Henderson. And good penetration here. They'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Looking outside, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This is 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
17 more yards.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Saints, the victory gets them back to 500, 8-8 on the year. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I just wanna rock. Body of the